If you're looking for an easy hike, yet a fantastic place to do an overnight camp in southeast Queensland, you have to try the lower portals at Mt Barney National Park, located about 1 hour south of Beaudesert, next to the twin peaks of the mighty Mt Barney. In this video, I want to take you along with us as we show you what this place is like. We'll get away for one night only, and I'll show you what the trail is like, what the campsite's like, and what the swimming hole is like. Hope you enjoy this hike and stick around for the entire trip, but be forewarned that I will be talking a lot through this video, as I think that's a bit more helpful than just playing music over it, and I want you to actually be immersed into this hiking trip with hearing the actual sounds of our natural Australian backyard. I'll even go the extra mile and ask that you hit like on this video. Why not consider subscribing to this channel if you enjoy this kind of stuff. Anyways, let's get on with it. Alright, we are at Lower Portals at Mt Barney National Park. I'm just going to do a little overnighter here and just have a bit of fun, go for a swim, have a bit of dinner, have a fire. No, we're not having a fire. Don't get your knickers in the night. We know it's not allowed. But yeah, we're just gonna hike it in. Lower Portals is a really nice place to walk in and have a little overnight camp, as you'll see, and it's a beautiful gorge there. Most people who live in southeast Queensland a lot of people have done this walk, but you know, we'll just do another one, a fresh one, with just show you a bit of footage. We're not going to go in too far too deep. We're mainly going to go to the Portals camping area, have a bit of a swim, have a bit of dinner tonight, and set up camp and get out of here in the morning. So yeah, just a great little thing to do. Have you got walking sticks?
Sure do.
What the heck? We don't use walking sticks. What the heck? So Jacob's going to be whipping me on walking, apparently, because he's got walking sticks. So just at the car park here, when we turned up, one car was leaving, and as you can see, we've got 3 vehicles here. Geez, we've got 2 Mitsubishi Pajero Sports. Geez, the chances. And they both got Yakima flat roof racks up on top. What the heck? 2 Pajero Sports. Something else, if you haven't been to Lower Portals, is they've got a nice fresh new set of toilets they built here compared to the old outhouse that was down there a couple of years ago. This is nice. A bit of an information booth just here. And parking here, it's not heaps of parking, but there's a couple of spots you park around the place there, a little bit further down there. And that's it. And here you go, no fires. So this is just the start of the trail. This trail is quite an easy trail. We've come here about 5:03, if you can see that up on my watch. 5:03. I don't know, I guesstimate it'll take us about a good hour to get in there. One thing to be aware of is you won't have any reception here with mobile phones. So you'll be coming out to Lower Portals, forget about technology and calling for help. Let people know where you are. Take along a PLB with you. Lower Portals doesn't really need it, to be honest. It's good to take one, simply because it's an hour in and yeah, it's easy to get out. Just off to my left, you'll see the silhouette of Mt Barney, both east and west peaks there. So we are literally going to what's called Lower Portals, and it's like a whole creek system, a gorge. You can keep following all the way up and you'll eventually reach what's called Upper Portals. All right, just about now we're coming down to our first creek crossing. And this is quite pleasant here. There should be a bit of water, nice water running. There's been some rain recently, so over here it's nothing crazy, but there will be a bit of nice water flowing through the rocks. And you can see you can cross over. It's quite pleasant, really. Once you pass the first crossing, then you're faced straight up with a set of stairs. And up we go again. Bit of a boundary line over here, private property. We just keep following the trails. Nice and easy, you can't get lost on this trail, honestly. If you get lost on a trail like this, you're the kind of person that needs to stay at home, maybe, that's it. All right, we're in just over a kilometre. There's a bit of a rough and rugged section here to go down. This is a bit of an uphill stretch here. It's about at the 1.4 kilometre mark. And this will get you warmed up, this part. And there's the peaks of Mt Barney in all their glory. This is a nice vantage point. Just off to my right there, towards the north, you'll see the silhouette outline of Mt Maroon. Now, Mt Maroon is also another great mountain to climb if you're in this vicinity. If you've never made it up Mt Barney before, Mt Barney is about 1,349 metres, depending which peak you go to. There's about 4 metres difference in the east and west peak. But if you want to have a practice before climbing up Mt Barney, which is kind of an all-day hike, Mt Maroon is a great one to practice on. If you've never been before, give yourself about 4 hours. If you're a bit of a veteran, it'll just take you about an hour, just under a smidge under an hour to go up one way, and even a little bit quicker coming down. So Mt Maroon is a great practice one. It's a sister mountain of Mt Barney. That's one to practice on first of all, then try tackling at Mt Barney. Just give yourself about 8 to 10 hours for Mt Barney, depending on your fitness level and your skill at rock climbing and clambering over some slippery sections. Okay, this is 2.32 kilometers so far. We've been hiking for 31 minutes. Sun will soon be getting down beyond that ridge line. Yeah, no, it's just a dry gully. Another uphill stretch, this one. So at the top of this hill, this is often like a natural resting spot if you're walking it here. 2.8 kilometers. Nice point to give your heart a chance to cool down. But because we are machines, we're going to keep on punching on through, aren't we? And coming down that same hill, there's another sort of a gully, bit of a rock crossing here. Not much water flowing here presently. Oh, there's a little bit. Here we go. A mini picture of what Lower Portals is like. All right, let's go to the real deal.
And like I showed originally, we're on the boundary line of a private property, and so you will be following this barbed wire fencing pretty much most of the route to the lower portals. So don't even think about jumping that fence. I'm now hearing water. It's always a good thing, isn't it, when you hear running water? Well, especially here, you know you're coming to the crossing point. So to give you an idea of time, it's 45 minutes. 45 minutes and 3.3 kilometers to this point. Sun's just gone over that ridge line. You can just see it there. It's always a moment that I love as well, when you see the sun going down beyond the mountainscape. But we'll still have an hour's worth of light here, at least. Okay, so we're going to come to this sort of a gate that they have here. This is the council's version of a fencing system around a waterway, maybe. Oh, actually, oh, look at this. This is different. They've ripped off the hinged gate. Wow.
Oh, is that interesting?
Wow, that's interesting, yes. Okay, and here we go. This is the lower portals. This is the gorge that we're going to be crossing. That's nice. Nice bit of water running. And we'll see what other campers are here. I mean, we had the two Mitzi Pajero Sports. They were camped at the car park, so we'll see who's camping here. Can we cross over without taking our shoes off?
Might be able to.
Let's see. Oh yeah, a couple of dry points. I don't know about that particular rock. Yeah, I don't know. I might try going downstream a little, dude. For me. Hey? I'll just have a bit of a gander. You got a point there where your shoes are going to get wet. Oh yeah, up on the timber. And this is the beauty of walking sticks. Yeah, that's it. He's doing well. I'm going to try a little bit further down. I'll have a quick look. If not, I'll take my shoes off. Alright, so I'm opting just to see if there's any rocks to cross over a bit more easily where I don't have to take my shoes off. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Okay, that was pretty silly. All right. Oh, hello. Yeah, no. Should have just taken my shoes off.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to listen to it.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people don't really tend to.
Jacob's just chastising me for not listening. All right, let's go to the campsite. Okay, so there's a few tents already set up there. And here's a spot right here. Beautiful. This is it. All right, so this is going to be our site. So I've got some neighbours over there. There's another campsite. You can hear more campers up there. But we're going to set up shop right over here. So time-wise to get here, it was, well, by the time we got to campsite, 57 minutes, because I was crossing over some crazy section of the creek. We won't go into that. 3.79 k's, 57 minutes and 3.79 kilometers, just to give you an idea. Alright, so we've just finished setting up, and that took us 20 minutes or something like that. Just found a few little bits and bobs so we can have a table for dinner tonight. Jacob's got the hammock. I've got the pansy tent. And we're going to actually just go have a bit of a look around at the portals before it gets dark. Just about 50 metres from the campsite is where the crossing is. That's where I should have gone across, but Jacob did go across. There's a sign here, you'll see lower portals, 90 metres to the camp area. So there were quite a few other tents set up, and you know, families with kids and stuff, which is pretty cool that, you know, the families come out here. But me and Jacob have a nice little remote area. We've come to the section where there's a little sort of like a cave hole that you can climb up and through. You can also go for a walk up to the right, which goes up that way. We've done that before. All right, here we go, through the hole. A little bit wet here.
Done by you.
Mind just holding that for a tick, and then I'll grab it off you. Okay. How you going there, buddy? No worries, eh? All right. If you want to go for a swim, this is the place to do it, eh? Like just a little bit further here, you've got the canyon, and this is really the nicer part of the gorge to go swimming. It's good because we've still got a lot of daylight left, so we actually can have a nice little bit of a swim here. This is beautiful. So yeah, just having a bit of fun, man. It was cold. I'm gonna go back in though. But this is it. This is one of the many swimming gorges down here at Lower Portals. So yeah, enjoy. We're gonna just keep swimming a little bit, then we'll head back to camp and have a bit of dinner. I'll tell you what, that was really refreshing.
That was nice.
You know, especially today. Today's a bit of a hot day. So coming down for a swim at Lower Portals, yeah. Into the hole you go. What the heck? It's like about to take off. Alright, so Jacob's cooking up a storm here with our jet boil. I've got chicken and bacon in a can. And he's got the Heinz beans and sausages. Beans. This is nothing but gourmet. Gourmet, mate.
Gourmet, gourmet. Every night we sleep in the army. Just imagine, not like this chill, but like walking through the bush, no lights, or like everything that they set up our hoochies, everything, no lights, nothing,
no
never
torches.
lights, no.
Your eyes just adjust.
Not really. You just don't see.
Wow.
Or sometimes you get MVGs.
That makes things pretty tough, doesn't it?
But I say don't give away your position.
Alright, we're going to call it a night, and the time at the moment reads 8:08. Alright, so 8 o'clock. We've had a good feed. And yeah, we're going to be doing big spoon, little spoon tonight.
You wish.
I wish. Beautiful night tonight. No wind, no rain, and so it's just going to be great. All right, good night. So anyway, this is a beautiful new day. I think it's about 6:15 in the morning. We're just having our coffee and cereal. And anyway, this is just sort of the layout that we got here. Jacob and I both have our own backpacks. He's got a Mountain Designs one. I don't know what my one is. Mine's a Caribbean brand one. This is a Vortex from Denali. It's a cheap tent, but it actually does the job just fine. It's a good two-man tent. Just bring a ground mat. Nice and easy setup. Access from both sides, like that. And you can see, get inside, and ample room. Get in and out either way. Jacob also did have a hammock, and he's slept here previously in a hammock, but just last night it's just easier, just both of us sleep in the same tent and get all snuggly. and get all nice and snugly. Hey, Jacob? It was just a nice little getaway. And it's good to do this kind of stuff, just, you know, just to get away from your natural, normal, comfy bed and go out and sleep upon a hard floor. I don't do too much overnight camps. Jacob does heaps. He goes out heaps. But I think if I was going to do this on a more regular basis, I'd get a cheap blow-up mat. Not one of those big puffy ones, but just a cheap thin one. So that might be something I might look at doing if we go and do a few more of these. So anyway, I thought I'd just show you our setup. Nothing fancy, but does the job just nicely. Alright, and that's us. Campsite all cleaned up, and we are ready to rock and roll out of here. I'll try to find an easy way to cross the creek without getting my shoes wet again. Jacob doesn't care. And yeah, so we're gonna get out of here. Couple of big potholes along the way here and there, so make sure you watch where you're walking. So we're just about back at the car park now, and my watch is reading 47 minutes and 3.3 kilometers back to the car. So a couple minutes longer today. We're just taking it easy on our way back after a good cup of joe and some morning breakfast. Not doing it too hard. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little hike and overnight camp of ours, Lower Portals at Mt Barney National Park. It's always good to do. It's nothing too crazy, very doable and quite enjoyable if whether on your own or whether you have a good hiking partner. This is it. We're back at the car park. We've passed no one on our way out. It's a Monday morning. Yeah, problem is when you're first to go through the trails, you're the first to break all the spider webs that are there fresh in the morning. Okay, thank you for watching the video as always, and we will catch you up on the next one.